back and you look at the film, what are some things maybe you picked up on you guys can correct moving forward?
One thing is all the fouls, the penalties that we had. We had too many for too many yards, all the personal fouls and things, and we missed some things on offense.
I know that they did a lot of late shifting after you guys did your checks. I'm sure you're going to see a lot more of that. So how do you prepare yourself to defend that?
One way we can prepare ourselves is do it in practice, do it all through the week, and once we get the game day, we'll be better at it.
Coach Getsy said there was just a plain lack of focus across the board. Why do you think that was?
I think it was just the first rowdy environment because it was loud on the field and some guys wasn't used to that. I even had to hold my right type of hand because it was so loud in the stadium. So I think that played a part of it, and just guys were just anxious.
What's the emotions like this week with Coach Mullen coming back and a lot of the former assistants that y'all used to work with every day?
I'm sure there's a lot of emotion, but we just try not to show it and it's just another big game. That's one thing I learned from Coach Mullen playing the SEC. You play a big game one week, you even have another big game the next week.
Dean, are you mad?
No, I'm not mad.
You think about this past weekend and think about this ball game coming up. I mean, we talk about managing the emotional part of it. I mean, when something goes wrong, how do you kind of, as a leader, kind of keep the team in check?
Just tell guys it's not over until the clock hits 0-0. Just keep on working. That's what I was telling the guys because it was 14-7 until 8 minutes in the fourth quarter. And I just told them just keep on working to try to get the ball in the end zone.
How would you describe the team meeting that you guys had the other day?
I believe it opened some guys' eyes because it's Gary and Jeffrey and Nick, they brought things to guys' attention that really needed to be addressed, and it just opened guys' eyes that we in this together. There's no one in this alone.
Have you talked to some of the guys since that meeting, and do you feel like the spirits have sort of been lifted, so to say?
Yes, sir. I believe the spirits have been lifted because today in practice it was great energy again. Because last week we all had a good practice, but just on Saturday things just didn't go our way. But we approaching this week the same.
You can talk about teammate Osiris Mitchell. I know he's a wide receiver, but just talk about what he does for the offense.
Osiris starting in the summer. I'll come up here sometimes and Osiris will be in the locker room by himself. So Osiris been putting in work the whole summer, and starting since the first game, it has showed up. So I'm very proud of him.